Gallup is out with new rankings of the happiest and most unhappy states in the country. No surprise, Hawaii is the happiest. Island life may make it a bit hard to be sad there.
A lot of sunshine there. But an unfortunate trend continues here in the Mid-South. Both Arkansas and Mississippi rank in the bottom 10 again and have for all 9 years of this poll. And Tennessee isn't faring much better. The survey considers things as simple as liking what you do every day, to having financial security, healthy relationships, even just in general liking where you live. Empowerment speaker Dr. Brenda Caldwell is here with 3 things we can all do every day, just simple things to feel better about our life. Is it really that simple?
Well, I mean, it's all in the attitude, Mary Beth, Alex, right?
It's about attitude. What do you mean by attitude?
Well, okay, I'm going to talk about 3 things. So, number 1, if you're going to make yourself happy, again, happiness is a state of mind. It's a state of contentment, right?
Okay.
So it's all in how we frame our thinking. So the first thing you want to do is to commit to being good to yourself. So when we talk about being good to yourself, we're talking about how you start your day. One of the things that we can do, that we all can do, is we can do one nice thing for ourselves every day.
Okay.
We tend to be better to other people than we are to ourselves. We tend to buy other people the best gift. We don't really treat ourselves. You know, sometimes I'm guilty of that as well.
Right.
So in terms of being good to yourself, if you're going to be happy, you need to be good to yourself in terms of being able to laugh more. It's medically proven that we should laugh 12 times a day just for good health.
Okay.
You know, we should let go of grudges. Oh, I've talked about that on the show before. That's another thing that keeps you unhappy, is when you're holding on to the past.
How do you do that, though? That can be kind of hard.
Oh, boy, you know, there's a great book out called Surgery for the Soul that tells all the details.
By Dr. Brenda Caldwell.
I think we've heard of that book before.
Slight endorsement there.
Okay, but
it's all about intention. You intentionally choose to do something nice for yourself. You intentionally choose to forgive.
Absolutely, intentionally being good to yourself. It's very important.
But I would imagine, Dr. B, part of the challenge is, though, if we don't have financial stability and we don't like where we are, how do we overcome things like that that sometimes might be a little bit out of our hands?
Right, and you know, some things in life you can control and some things you can't control. And so when you know, there are people who make a lot of money that are absolutely miserable.
True.
And there are people who are barely making it. But again, happiness, we're talking about being happy, we're talking about still making the most of your situation on a daily basis in terms. So it still comes down to that mental choice that you make every day, how you're going to approach your life. How are you going to approach this day? Even if you don't have a lot of money, that doesn't mean you have to be bitter, you don't have to be angry, you don't have to snap at other people, you know, because kindness begets kindness. And so in those small ways, again, that's another way to be good to yourself, is how you approach your day in terms of being good about it.
Is it too Pollyanna to say, let's say you don't particularly love your job, or you don't make enough money to really feel financially stable, you know, maybe you don't get along with the people you work with. Is it too Pollyanna to say, write down 5 pluses of your job? I mean, there's got to be something, right?
Okay, so number 2 would be, the second way to make yourself happy along with that would be, first of all, to accept, embrace, and love yourself. You don't have to love everything about your life to be able to get good out of your life. And so in terms of, you know, making a list, every day we should start with affirmations. So many times we choose to focus on the negative. When you focus on the negative, that's what you're going to draw. And so there are people who would love to have the job that you don't like, right? And so it's a matter of the attitude. It's a matter of being able to approach your day with, you know what, I'm going to affirm myself, you know, I'm needed, I'm valuable, I'm important, and then find meaning. Sometimes the meaning or value may not come from your job. It may come from that volunteer work that you do after 5. It may come from that.
But you still have it in your life.
But you have it in your life.
Number 3,
and number 3 real quick is to live life in a constant state of gratitude. Oh my God, gratitude putting gratitude in your attitude makes all the difference. And that's the difference between having I got to versus I get to. Some people think I got to go to work. Some people think I get to go to work, which means I have a family.
Because for folks who are unemployed,
right.
Get to go to work.
It's all in the attitude.
Really
being intentionally grateful and thankful, it changes the attitude and makes you happy.
I love it. It's worth a try.
Hey.
We're ready to go.
Okay.
All right, Dr. B, thank you very much.
Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate it.